B-2 Spirit bomber is such a ship in the world that no missile can destroy it even if it wants to. It looks like a football field, but on the enemy's radar, it looks like a fly. No matter how complex the radar network is, it is a piece of cake to trick it for the B-2 Spirit bomber. Made at a cost of $2 billion, it is the most expensive ship in the world to date. In comparison to other jets, not only is it silent, but it can easily deceive heat-seeking missiles as well as infrared-guided missiles. A ship that can change the world map if it wants to. But why is a 52-meter ship not detected on radars? What is the science behind this that America has been hiding for the past 37 years? Welcome to DocuPeak's videos once again. Viewers, there is an incident behind the making of this B-2 bomber that brought shame to America all over the world. On May 1st, 1960, a Lockheed U-2 aircraft from the Peshawar Air Base in Pakistan took off. It was going to spy on the Soviet Union on a CIA secret mission. It was the Cold War era, when the US and the Soviet Union were trying to humiliate each other with their technology. America was proud that its U-2 Lockheed spy plane could fly at 80,000 feet, and no one could do anything to it at such a high altitude. The US thought that no USSR missile would be able to reach such a height. But as soon as this ship entered Soviet Union territory, the radar immediately detected it. First, they sent many fighter jets and launched many missiles, but it was not in their control to hit at such a height. But then the Soviet Union's military locked its S-75 Divina missile on the plane and fired it. America also knew about this missile, but they thought that the Soviet S-75 would not be able to reach such a height. But what happened after that was not even in America's imagination. The S-75 perfectly hit the U-2 Lockheed flying at 80,000 feet. The plane fell on the city of Yekaterinburg and the pilot ejected himself. In the beginning, America said that this was NASA's weather research plane. But when the Soviet Union put the captured U-2 and U-2 surveillance equipment in front of the world, it was a big insult to America in front of the entire world. This incident taught both countries a good lesson. After this, Russia, i.e. the Soviet Union, started working on its air defense, and America developed such technology that is literally invisible in front of the radar. At that time, America had B-52 bombers, but after this incident, it was confirmed that they would be dropped before entering Russian territory. That is, even if America wanted, it could not use its nuclear weapons against Russia. And then by 1976, the USSR made such surface-to-air missiles that were capable of dropping aircraft up to 100 kilometers away, which also included the S-300. At this time, the air defense of the USSR became so strong that a journal of the American Air Force said that sending its B-52 bomber to the Soviet Union is like throwing a stone on a beehive. This was the time when America launched the Advanced Technology Bomber, i.e. a TB program in 1978. The purpose of this program was to build a bomber plane that would go into Soviet Union territory, drop bombs in front of their radars, and leave without being noticed. The B-2 bomber fulfilled all these requirements of America. Its first flight was in 1989, but it was shown to the world in 1997. The biggest feature of the B-2 is its ability to escape from the radar. Each corner of this aircraft has been designed in such a way that when the radar signals hit it, they cannot return to the radar again. That is, the direction of those signals changes. And that's why it only has wings in its design, neither fuselage nor tail. These vertical tail fins in normal aircraft are easily detected on the radar. The large network of radars in the air defense system is connected to each other. And these radars send signals everywhere in the sky so that not a single corner is undetected. These signals normally reflect from the plane's body and go back to the radar, and thus its presence is recorded on the radar. Especially, it is impossible to hide the tail fin because it acts as a mirror for the radars when viewed from the side. But the B-2 Spirit bomber's body has been designed in such a way that if a radar signal comes from anywhere, it will not be able to reflect in the same direction after colliding. And that's why the tail was not included in it. Its zigzag design deflects the signals in the exact opposite direction. Not only is its design behind the success of the B-2 bomber, but there is also a coating that absorbs 100% of the radar signals within itself. The U.S. has made such a secret coating whose details are still hidden from the world. And because of this coating, the B-2 bomber becomes 100% invisible on the radar. Its radar cross-section is surprisingly only 0.0001 square meters. That is, detecting it means detecting a fly in the sky. If compared, the B-52 bomber on the radar looks like a two-bedroom flat, F-15 looks like a small room, JF-17 like a single bed, and Rafale looks like a big pillow. That is, the B-2 bomber, despite being 10 times larger than all of these, looks like a fly on the radar. In the world of aviation security, this technology is called stealth, and its foundation was laid by the B-2 bomber. The B-2 Spirit bomber not only has the ability to avoid the enemy's radar, but its low heat signature can also trick infrared and heat-seeking missiles. Normally, air defense systems also have infrared surveillance systems. These systems detect and confirm the heat emanating from behind the jet, and then the missile system is locked to the same heat signature. But the B-2 bomber's engines are hidden inside its body. After combustion in the jet engine, the heat does not come out directly. Rather, it is first mixed with the cool air outside. Because of this, the B-2 bomber does not leave any heat signature behind. And this is what makes the B-2 the world's lowest heat signature. It is as if an F-16 jet is detected 100 kilometers away in the IRS. The B-2 bomber will not be detected until it reaches a range of 10 kilometers. But it does not fly so low that it can be detected on the IRS radar. Surprisingly, the B-2 bomber has the ability to fly at 15,000 meters or 50,000 feet. Because of flying at such a height, it can not only escape the IRS radar, but due to the thin atmosphere above, the drag on the aircraft decreases and the fuel efficiency improves, because of which it can travel more distance. In its full tank, the B-2 bomber can easily cover a distance of 11,000 kilometers. Now here you must be thinking that it is not visible on radar and IRS. Maybe that is its specialty. But no. The B-2 bomber is truly a stealth bomber because of its ECM, i.e., electronic countermeasures. The B-2 has high-tech ECM systems, which first detect the frequency of the enemy's radar, then send false signals at the same frequency, which show the wrong location of B-2 on the radar. Or B-2 is seen at 20 different locations when it is actually only in one place. This system records the radar signal, modifies it, and sends it back. The radar thinks that this signal is genuine, but in reality, it is a lie. And the most interesting thing is that this ECM only sends the wrong signal to the radar that has detected it, so that the enemy thinks there is some noise or error in the radar. If all the wrong signals are sent to the radars, the enemy may become suspicious. Most of the carbon graphite composite material has been used in the body of the B-2 bomber. This ship was made in pieces and then assembled in such a way as a Swiss watchmaker perfectly assembles each part. Now let's come to its payload. Surprisingly, it can carry 18,000 kilograms of explosives, i.e., a load of about 15 vehicles. It can hide 80 JDAMs in its belly, which are GPS-guided bombs, 16 B-83 nuclear bombs, and 16 AGM-158 JSSM missiles, which are stealth cruise missiles. These bombs are fitted inside the internal bay of the B-2, and the door is closed so that stealth remains intact during the flight. If we talk about the range, it can go from America to Russia and come back. And if refueling is done in the air, the B-2 bomber can go to any corner of the world. During the Afghanistan War, the B-2 bomber took off from the Missouri Air Force Base in the USA. After covering a distance of 9,500 kilometers, it did bombings in Afghanistan and left without landing. During this time, only one mid-air refueling was needed. In this entire mission, the B-2 bomber continued to fly for 45 hours and could not be detected on any radar. In addition, in 1999, during Operation Allied Force, it was used for bombings in Serbia. In 2003, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and in 2011, Operation Odyssey Dawn, B-2 did bombings in Libya. The B-2 Spirit bomber can fly in any weather and in any condition. No matter if GPS satellites are destroyed, it continues to fly by seeing the stars using its backup systems. The high-tech sonar cameras on it make the B-2 bomber the world's largest obstacle avoidance plane. It identifies the terrain and continues to fly according to it. Now, because it is a very large wing and there is no tail, rudder, or elevator in it, its stability is not so perfect that the pilot can fly it without the help of a computer. It has the world's most complex computer system, which adjusts its roll and pitch movement at all times. The pilot only commands the computer to turn. After that, the computer turns the plane according to the need of the pilot. Now, it is obvious that such an advanced and the world's most secure plane will be quite expensive. So far, only 21 B-2 bombers have been made, and each plane has been made at a cost of $2 billion. That is, the GDP of many countries is less than the price of a B-2 bomber. All these planes are only with America, and America has no intention of selling this technology yet. In addition to this, the hunger for fuel is such that it consumes $1.5 lakh of fuel in an hour, while a normal commercial jet consumes $10,000 of fuel in an hour. The maintenance of the B-2 bomber is also very different from a normal plane. After each flight, the entire plane is soft-washed, and a secret stealth coating is applied to it again. There is a checkup of every corner of the entire body to see if there is any small hole or dent. Because if there is a mosquito dent in its body, it may lose its ability to maintain its stealth. I hope you will like and share this video of DocuPeak. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.